Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to look at the fuel supply systems in petrol and diesel engines and what are the functional differences. And myself, Mr. C. Chinnasamy, I am working as assistant professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering in SNS College of Technology, Coimbatore. So this is what the before getting into the fuel system, first we'll look at the basic properties of fuels. Okay, so the major properties of fuel, we consider the density, calorific value, viscosity, flash point, fire point. These are the major properties of any fuel, any kind of fuel. It may be petrol or it may be diesel, whatever it is. So in case of diesel engine, we have seen already in the previous lecture, the diesel engine is made of compression ignition, and the petrol engine is also called as, otherwise called as, spark ignition engines. So in petrol engines, the ignition is assisted with the help of spark plug, so there is no need of compression process. But in case of diesel engines, there is no assistance of spark plug, so the ignition should take place only with the help of compression process. So in order to self ignite or auto ignite the diesel, we are keeping much higher compression ratio. This is what we have seen in the previous lecture. So in this lecture, we will just look at the how the fuel is supplied from the tank to the engine. So let us look at the slide, and if you look at the fuel system for petrol engine, the first thing comes is fuel storage tank. Okay, the fuel storage tank usually kept at the top, so that the gravitational flow will take place from the top. So next it comes to the fuel pump. The fuel pump is generally coupled to the engine shaft, which is driven by the engine power. So it is connected to the crankshaft, so it is driven by the fuel pump. And then it comes to the fuel filter. The fuel filter is used to separate the particulates. Dust particles will be removed completely if anything present. Then it goes to the carburetor. We have several types of carburetor like Solex carburetor, simple carburetor, all these things. But the carburetor is used to mix the air and fuel as per the air fuel ratio requirement. The air is coming through the vent and the fuel is coming from the tank, and both are mixed together, and the air fuel mixture is passed to the engine cylinder. So this is what the working of petrol and fuel supply system for petrol engines. So here the air comes as vapor and fuel comes as liquid, and it gets vaporized once it is sprayed through the minute holes of the nozzle, and the vapor of air and vapor of fuel gets mixed together and becomes as a homogeneous mixture. So this is otherwise, the fuel system in the petrol engine is otherwise called as homogeneous mixture. So because the mixture takes place outside the cylinder, the mixture of air and fuel takes place outside the cylinder. Now let's look at the fuel supply system in diesel engines. Here also, from the fuel tank, the fuel goes to the filter where it is the dust particles are removed, and then goes to the fuel lift pump. It is also driven by the engine shaft, and then it goes to the engine filter. So it is the first filter is primary filter and secondary filter is kept nearby the engine, that is after the pumping, and then it goes to the fuel injection pump. So sorry, and then it goes to the fuel injection pump where the fuel gets highly pressurized, and then it goes to the several injectors. It is the number of injectors depends on the number of cylinders, and if the engine has 4 cylinders, there will be 4 different injectors, and it depends on the fuel injection system also. If it is common rail fuel injection, there will be only common on rail, on common storage accumulating device will be there, and then the fuel will be distributed separately to the cylinders. And in the fuel injectors, the fuel is injected at much higher pressure, especially at least to 200 bar, 350 bar, up to 3000 bar. It is possible to inject the fuel. So here the air and fuel are getting mixed together only inside the cylinder. Here the air is drawn separately through the valves, through the air pipe, and the fuel is sprayed into the cylinder at the end of the compression stroke with the help of injectors. So both are getting mixed together inside the cylinder. So it is called as heterogeneous mixture. Okay, this is what the basic differences between fuel supply systems in petrol engines and diesel engines. So thank you for listening.